Hey guys, it's Tyler, and today I wanted to talk to you about the difference between trail runners and boots. So let's get into it. Now, for some people, they will stick with trail runners or stick with boots. They'll swap them up. But when I first started hiking properly and got my own gear and things like that, people said to me to get boots because why would you get trail runners? You know, all these reasons and excuses to have to wear boots. It's safer. What about snakes and what about if you roll your ankle and all these things? It's just because it's, I guess, so old school that most people used to wear boots. So I still keep my old boots, but I'll never wear them again hiking. But I keep these because my family and I like to do a lot of snow trips and things. So that's what these are good for and what I use them for. Now, another reason why I got these when I first started is because winter hiking, which I like to do more than summer hiking. And also, I have bad ankles from playing a lot of sport. So someone said to me, oh, you have to get them. It's better support, better for your ankles, all those sort of things. Now, these boots, these are the Merrell boots. Merrell, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. These boots, they do alright. They're a bit heavy and they're like made from leather, so they're pretty waterproof. But one downside with boots is when they get wet, especially on when they get wet on the inside, especially in the winter, they do not dry. You can take out the insoles, you can put them on sticks and hang them like this, right next to the fire, all that. They're not going to dry. You're going to wake up in the morning, you're going to be miserable, your feet are going to be cold, you're going to be wet, it's not going to be fun. So as much as, they might be good for, winter, things like that, they have more negatives than what they do positives. Like these things, my first hike was proper hike. It was a nightmare. I loved it. I had a great experience, but I also had a lot of bad experiences. And boots was part of it. Like I've even taken these on summer hikes. And who takes big, heavy boots summer hikes? Like, I don't understand it. Like at least now, personally. But, towards the end of the hike, I just felt like my feet were dragging. My feet were hurting more because they were cold, they were wet, they were heavy. And, my feet were hurting. I had 2 pairs of work socks. Yes, I had work socks. I had 2 pairs of socks and, the socks didn't help. But, they were wet as well because the insides were wet. And my feet went that, when you be in the shower for too long in the bath and your hands and feet, go that old wrinkly kind of, you guys know what I'm talking about. That's how my feet were, and they just hurt because they were so cold, and it just wasn't comfortable. Like there was even in summer, my feet were sweating too much. Your feet don't breathe in these. My feet were sweaty. They felt really, really swollen. At the end of the day, it was just so nice to take these off. But I decided, you know what? I'm going to opt out for trail runners and see where that takes me. So I ended up picking up these. These are the Asics trail runners. The tread is almost the exact same as the boots there, but probably a bit better if you ask me. These things are amazing. I will never ever go back to boots. There's a couple other pairs of trail runners I want to try out. But one good thing with trail runners, they actually have a wider foot box than boots, so your feet don't feel so squeezed and squished in. It's also good for when they do swell, because we all know when you're walking and especially when it's warmer out there, your feet heat up and then they swell. And when you have room, and these aren't like tight and constricted like boots are, your feet have more movement to for when they swell. Plus another positive with these, when it gets wet, they dry, especially around a fire. Within 5-10 minutes you take out your insoles and they're good to go. So that's another bonus with these things, and they're just so light. Compared to boots, I think 2 of these is probably equivalent to 1 boot, maybe even lighter. So I won't go back to boots. And funnily enough, so I did, just quickly, I actually replaced the insoles with, you know, good pair supportive insoles, which, you know, help my ankles. But yeah, funnily enough, I found, I don't know if it's because these are thicker and the soles are like nice and thicker. Oh, mind you, did get a little close to the fire on my last hike, but they're still working good. But these soles, they're comfortable, they're a bit more squishier. It's almost like a shock absorbent, and they're just actually more supportive than boots on my ankles and just my feet in general. Like, my feet feel amazing in these. I've taken these on plenty of, you know, runs, like actual trail running, a lot of walks, you know, just with the family around. Done a bit of exercise in these, wore these to the gym, see how they hold up in the gym, and I've taken these on plenty of hikes. These things are amazing. There's just so much more positives than negatives, and I wouldn't go back to a pair of boots personally. And of course, you know, some people out there might have really bad ankles where they may have broken both their ankles, or, you know, something else, or some condition. Could be anything, and they have to wear boots, which is unfortunate. And I'm sorry for you guys if that is any of, you know, you guys out there. But even if your ankles are kind of bad, still give trail runners a go. If you're a bit nervous, even get some ankle braces. There's plenty of things out there, but make sure, even if you wear boots, make sure you get yourself a good pair of insoles, because it just makes a hell of a difference, and I highly recommend a good pair of insoles. But my verdict, we grab our boots and we throw them away, because nobody wants them. We want the trail runners. So yeah, definitely highly recommend it. Like, I'm not somebody to go and say to somebody, hey, look, you have to go get these. That's a must. You're not a proper hiker if you don't have these. That's not what I'm like, but I will say, highly recommend you go out, get yourself a pair of trail runners, even if it's a cheap pair, and just try them out. Yeah, it's just so much more comfort, so much lighter, especially at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day with boots, I take them off as soon as I get to camp. These I'll still, you know, walk around, and I'm happy to keep these on until I pretty much go to bed, because it doesn't make much of a difference. Like, in that sense, like, it's almost like they're not there. I think I'd rather take my socks off and put my shoes back on, because, you know, these things are just amazing. 10 out of 10, I recommend get yourself some trail runners. Anyways, why don't you guys jump down in the comments, let me know what you guys take, whether it's boots, trail runners, barefoot, I don't know, could be some crazy people out there. I'd like to hear what you guys take. It's interesting for me to see the 2 different sides, and maybe even a little, you know, why you take what you take. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you get notified when the next video comes out. And I'll see you guys on the next one.